Sports. The Raiders have it at the 24. Lee Smith with the reception. Amari Cooper caught a ton of passes at Alabama and was the first wide receiver taken in the 2015 draft.
He's ready to come in and play right away in the NFL. He's smooth. He knows how to run routes, and he was the man at Alabama, and that's what you want in your number one receiver.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
The Raiders decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. The catch is made by Crabtree.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Murray's brought down after picking up just a yard. As you look at this defense, they have a 6'7" defensive end, Michael Johnson, who's in on a lot of plays.
Yeah, he is in a lot of plays. So athletic, even though he's 6'7", very flexible, fast, everything you want in a defensive end.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8. Incomplete. That was Jones on the coverage.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Raiders have to get to the 49 for a first. 3rd and 8. And Jones can't pick it off.
The Raiders put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
King is back now. He'll be punting. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. At quarterback, out of TCU, a former second-round pick and Rose Bowl winner, Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton, this team loves his leadership skills. They like the fact that he's an accurate thrower, and to top it all off, a really good leader.
First down at the 20. Hill's got it on the handoff. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4. Toss play. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 41. On the money. Tate's tackled down at the 38.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Green Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Outside now on the toss. Hill's tackled down after a gain of 2. Keep an eye today on Jeremy Hill.
I loved him coming out of LSU, and man, this guy can run. He can run over you. He can run around you. He can make you miss. He has got the potential to be one of the best running backs in the NFL.
2nd down and 8. Knocked down as he fires it. As we look at the defense, one of the real leaders on this unit is linebacker Curtis Lofton.
If you're looking for a linebacker to make the right decisions, to read the offensive plays the proper way, then make the tackle, make the play, well, then go get Curtis Lofton because he's that man.
After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Third down on the way. The Bengals need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. A.J. Green with the catch. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And here's Jones. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Bengals with an ideal start to this game. The defense making a stop on the opening drive, and then their offense able to drive down and get points right away.
That's what you want to see. You want to see your whole team get incorporated into the game, and that's what's happened so far. The defense spurred things on. Let's see if they can keep it going. The defensive line is now all spreading out.
First down at the 19. And intercepted. A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
Really good field position here to start this drive. The Bengals offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The line of scrimmage, the 36. Second down and 7. Andy Dalton down the field. What a catch. Touchdown. That touchdown has them sitting pretty as the first quarter winds to a close.
Wow, you know, something sitting pretty, something I've never done, but you know, I do the best I can. That's all I can do, Jim. But, hey, the offense, the team, they're so sharp. What a job by them so far, and they got a nice lead here.
He made it. The Bengals are ready to kick it away. Jones going to start his return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Bengals defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it.
Murray's marked down at the 27. 2nd and 3 coming up. The Raiders from the 27. Ball was out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. Offense able to recover the fumble, and now it's 3rd down. Playing press coverage to the outside. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Intercepted by Reggie Nelson.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bengals ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job. My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
And it's knocked down. The Bengals still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Cincinnati is in for the score. Green's got his 3rd touchdown of the game. Another touchdown early in the 2nd quarter. And Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
Green's going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Murray's going to test the coverage this time. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That return's good for about 27. The Raiders' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving. Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 7. Carr's going to take off with it. Murray's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Carr's just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Edub-iv taking the handoff.
Raiders running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Second down here. Out of the shotgun. To Crabtree. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Set up now at the 37. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Drop back, shotgun formation. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Second down and 10. Smith makes the catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown.
Lack of hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Extra point was good. The Bengals await the kick. They still have a rather sizable lead after surrendering a score there. Scores 21-7. And a flag is down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work, and what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.
Dalton will take it from the gun. The sack by Dan Williams.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Dalton's going to take it from the gun. Looking to go deep. Grabs it with one hand. The Bengals are up right now, Phil. And that's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Dalton's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove. The Bengals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Loss of 4 on the play from the 29-yard line. The Bengals come out with a split backfield. Second down and a long way to go. Jeremy Hill has the catch for a gain of about 5.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
3rd and 9 coming up. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. The Bengals have it at the 24. Mohamed Sanu is the receiver. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
Holding. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Dalton's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. And it's a catch by Eifert.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. And it's a hookup with Marvin Jones.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. They'll run it off the toss.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 12. And a flag comes out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Third down after the penalty. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Throws the pass. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. The kick is through for 3. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
The Bengals getting ready for the kickoff. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Reggie Nelson marching back onto the field now. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that, and I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
First down at the 20. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
The Bengals defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's good stuff.
Loss of 3 on the play. Carr's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. Second down and 13. And the catch is made by Rod Streeter. Brought down at the 26. That's his first reception today. The Raiders with no timeouts left. This is third down. The Raiders get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And Crabtree's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms from Paul Brown Stadium for the call, and the third quarter is about to get underway. The second half has officially started, and are we going to see a big-time comeback? And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Bengals just keep on moving the football down the field. They have scored on 3 consecutive drives, Phil, and it looks like this defense has no answer for them.
No, they don't. They're second-guessing everything they're doing on the defensive side. You know, when you get a defense that reacts instead of attacks, then you know you have their number, and that's what's happening right now. The Raiders guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And a foot race to the end zone. The 10 all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown early in the third quarter certainly gives them full command of this game, Phil.
Well, let me coach up the defense here, little Jim. What you did in that drive was just not good enough. Change your strategy. Be more aggressive. You're down in the game. You're in the second half. Now it's time to make things happen.
The play clock's running down. Going to be a penalty here.
Delay game, offense.
The Bengals for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Raiders now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 31-7. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Murray's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down at the 26. Toss to the outside. Murray's met at the 37. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
All right, here we go. Wide, and yay, set, wide.
The Raiders from the 37. Helou has the catch. Helou's marked down at the 41.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. So they complete one, and still it's second down.
All right, here we go. Back wide, and yay.
Flag is out. Got a big lane. The ball is jarred loose. And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there.
Holding. Defense.
Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Second and 10. Hills handed the football.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Bengals have to get to the 49 for a first. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Interception. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The Raiders from the 37. Looking across the middle. Coming to the line at the 37. Second down and 10. Rod Streeter has the reception. Jones is the one who brings him to the ground. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Carr's back in shotgun formation. Smith's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
First and goal. Streeter with the grab. Picks up 8 here.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Carnes now completed 4 in a row.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
The Bengals defense brings in an extra man, jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-makings, the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. Dalton's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. First down at the 32. He'll throw it over the middle. Fights through contact. Tate's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Dalton's completion percentage 70% on the day.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24. This play set up by the long gainer. Throws the pass. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down and 10. Green had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Second and 10. Hill's going to receive the toss. No doubt about it. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you've got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
The Bengals now getting ready to kick it away. Jones got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
Unable to bring it in.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel.
The D-line going into that spread look. They want to get to that quarterback.
Michael Crabtree with the catch. That's reception number 4 for him. Wasting no time now for this next play.
All right, here we go. Zebra. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. All right, here we go.
First down at the 42. Charging ahead. Met by Johnson that time. We're back here in this lopsided game. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And this is dropped.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Carrs standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. And it's batted down.
Raiders don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Going for it on fourth down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. 4th and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. Carr's got it in the gun. Lee Smith with the reception. Slides off the hit. Smith's met at the 37.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second down following that incompletion. Carr set, empty backfield. Second down and 10. And Crabtree's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
From inside the red zone. Carr's ready for the snap, empty backfield. First down at the 20. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
All right, here we go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
We ready?
Carr's on the move. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Raiders now lining up for the onside kick. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Bengals take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it...
Justin Tuck has a sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Dalton will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Marvin Jones makes the catch. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
Driving extra point is good. Dalton's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Cooper's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his first reception today.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First and 10. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. They bring in the extra tight end. They're going to run it on the toss. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit. Looking at third down. The Bengals go with the dime formation here on defense. Should have had it.
Cooper's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Takes it from the gun. Smith makes the catch.
Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Bengals back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Hills marked down at the 47.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 47. Hills got it on the toss. That picks up 11.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing confuses no one.
And in for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The point after is good. Hills watching now from the sidelines, having picked up over 60 rushing yards on that last drive. Jones will run this one out. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Raiders offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time letting go of what happened last time when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went for it on 4th down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it?
Absolutely. There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Second and 10. And he's intercepted. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, but the run game doesn't work. It just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this thing is starting to look, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Dalton, handoff. Smith's there to make the stop. Now we reach the 2-minute warning. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Now 1st and 10. A nice touchdown. They're just running it up.
Well, if you catch the football and you get open, I'll tell you what happens. The coach starts calling plays to come your way. The quarterback starts looking for you. And how about that? Another touchdown for this wide receiver here today.
The Bengals lined up now for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And a touchback. The Bengals defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call in the defense. They took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
First down at the 20. Murray's going to secure the handoff.
The Bengals defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Johnson wraps up the quarterback and takes him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Raiders get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The coach is going to go for it. The Raiders come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs. And the way this game has gone, you just had the feeling the defense was going to make the stand right there.
Yeah, dominating performance in so many ways today, but right there you said it, 4th down for the defense. Once again, to come through, to be aggressive and make the play. An outstanding day all around for this football team.
And that's a touchdown late in this one. My goodness, Phil, there's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
The Bengals setting up for the kickoff. Jones is going to test the coverage here. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Raiders haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Trying to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success. Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. And Crabtree's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
3rd down and 8. Halou Jr. with the reception. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Press coverage all the way. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. Looking long. Incomplete.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.